We gotta go, guys. We gotta go.
Wild hogs must be controlled, or they will devastate native wildlife and crops.
Swim him up, dude. Let me get off.
After slaying a massive wild boar, we are back in a palmetto forest, ready to go toe-to-toe with an even bigger monster. I am Manny Puig. I have spent my whole life learning to survive like Tarzan in the most dangerous and primitive wilderness, where you can be killed or eaten. I have learned the ways of giant, man-eating predators, deadly sharks, and reptiles, where every encounter may spell disaster in the savage wild. On a massive ranch in southwest Florida, an area infested with wild hogs. In 90-degree heat, my guide Orlando Paz, along with wild hog control expert Troy McDonald and his bay dog Judah, tracked down a huge wild boar that had been raiding watermelon fields.
Swim up, Judah.
The boar was no match for my handmade trident and Viking spears. But hogs do not run alone. We are now ready to track down wild boar number 2.
He's got it bait up. Let's go. About 100 yards. Let's go.
What a hunt, Manny. I got Orlando was talking, we got a pretty good idea. I'm going to assume that he's got a brother in that rough that we just ran 500 yards from. What do you think, Orlando?
Every time we've hunted this area, a big boar hog like that does not hang out alone. There's usually a couple of them. We made a big horseshoe, man. We started here, went up into there, came back here. The dog picked one up. There's a good chance there's another big one in there. There's shade. Look how hot it is. Yeah. I mean, that's the place to be if you're a big boar hog.
Right. Either there or run. If they're getting chased, they're going to run into a ditch. That's what that one did, to get into the water and defend himself. But okay, so what do you think? We should go back and check that rough again?
Yeah, let's load this dog up. She's hot. I mean, it's hot out right now. Let's load her up. We'll dump Sissy on the ground and let her.
Okay, you know the area. You know what you're doing. So let's go with your game plan.
That was a good hog. I'm gonna say. Let's go get it.
Listen, I like what just happened, so don't worry. I'm listening. All right.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's get her done.
All right. We just killed a really nice boar in this irrigation ditch back here. So we chased that one from a stand that's 500 yards away. He went back in this watermelon field. So with this one, there might be another. So the guys have an idea. We're gonna go back over there and search for the dogs back again, see if we can jump another one in that stand. So that's where we're gonna head right now.
We put the dogs on the ground this morning right here on the watermelon field, but they picked up the hog inside of a big hammock, which is about 300 or 400 yards from here. We suspect there's more hogs in there. They usually hunt. They usually hang out in packs. So with this heat, we're going to be looking for shade. Same thing the hogs are doing. Right now, it's about 90 degrees outside, and they're going to be in that shade. It's a good cover. So we're going to drive around. It's about another half a mile from here, but we got a really good chance of getting one out there.
Going downwind to approach this hammock from a downwind position. You go downwind because that way they won't smell you. That's the whole idea of going downwind. Most hunters understand that that's key to hunting.
I'm just here for the party.
With one hog on ice, exhausted from running hundreds of yards with my spear in 90-degree heat, we return to the hammock where we jump the last hog, certain that there is another hiding in the palmetto. The last boar was a massive, dangerous brute.
Swim up, Judah.
We'll will the next encounter rival the first? I can't just run in there and spear him. I gotta see what, I gotta close the distance. This day has been incredible. First, a huge wild boar led us on a mad chase that for him ended in a ditch.
Thank you for full rod outfit.
Now we're headed back to the hammock where the bay dog flushed him out. Certain that another monster boar is lying low. If you're as excited as I am about hunting wild boar, don't worry. Later on in the show, we're gonna give you the contact information to Full Rut Outfitters. That way you can do it too.
You know, that last hog was so dangerous, but he was in an area in that ditch where we could get above him and stay somewhat safe. Now we're back on the ground in the palmettos in the nasty. This is where things get really crazy.
I can feel it like,
That head just looks spooky. Look at that thing. Looks spooky.
yeah, I see some high palmettos in there, and yeah, that's ambush area. I mean, I understand enough, understand this, that I know where I want to be or where I don't want to be.
Yeah. Well, let's try putting it where we want to be. Think you can talk the hog into that, Manny? Get somewhere where it's a lot easier for me to watch your back instead of in that?
From my experience, the hogs are to make it as difficult as possible. That's 90% of the time. Okay, that's a really messed up place, so I'm gonna go in there, you know. I mean, you can look at the inside palmettos, those tunnels and burrows in there.
Well, I've been face to face inside of those tunnels with hogs way too many times. I want to keep doing it. But you keep dragging me in this stuff, man. But I love you for it.
Yeah, it's high adventure. As long as you don't get your face ripped off, you're doing good.
I appreciate it. As long as I don't get my face ripped off, we're doing good. Oh, man.
How much energy you got left?
How much do I need?
I wonder if we still have packing as much energy as we were.
I got enough. You know, there's
I
enough.
better be able to do this, or I better give it up.
Yeah. You know I got enough to get your back. Let's go do this.
Viking,
Let me grab my plate toy.
Trident.
Yes, sir.
The palmettos are real thick, you know. You see a little opening. We have to throw the Viking spear in there. You know, this will catch all palmetto leaves.
Yeah, but I don't get to throw anything. I got to just stand there and...
Well, that's a good guard. You know, I mean, you got 3 spears in front of you. If you're being charged by a hog, you can, you know, I'd rather have this than this because you got 3 spears in front of you protecting you. It's like 3 guys in 1.
So you're like the bay dog and I'm the catch dog.
Yeah.
Great. Let's get it. There you go. That's where I want it right there. That's where I want it. Okay.
What do you think, man?
I think we're all ready to go. You're rested up.
Yes, yeah,
We've had a busy morning, but this is a real shady hammock in here, Manny. Troy and I both think that this is going to be the place them hogs are going to be laid up in. It's really hot out here now. We're just going to put the dogs on the ground, Manny, and we're going to, if you're up to it and you're ready,
I'm up. It's
we'll
not
do it
gonna
again.
be. It's not going to be a picnic, but I'm up to it.
Okay, it's a little thicker in here, so we just watch our footing. And,
Yeah, guys,
if the hogs
ow.
in there, we'll hear them.
Don't be too far away.
Yeah, there's some big hogs in here, man.
Orlando's speaking from experience because we've caught hogs in here before, and you know, after running that one out of here this morning, you know, there's no doubt this is a good place to come back to. But we're just going to use a different dog. You know, even though Judah's probably rested up, I want to just dump Sissy on the ground and let her run for a little bit. If she doesn't fare out, then we'll put Judah back on the ground. I mean, we'll go back and forth. But
One bay dog, Manny.
one bay dog, brother.
One bay dog and one catch dog right there.
Okay, I mean, I hope you guys know you know what you're doing. Okay.
We hope you know what you're doing.
I'm behind you with a camera. I don't have a weapon.
No,
Let's get the
I
dogs.
depend on the bay dogs to distract this a boar so I can get in, close my distance, and spear him. If I'm there and I'm all he's got, I'm the only thing he's got to worry about. He's either going to run like crazy or he's going to come after me. One of the two.
Yeah, but with me standing behind you, he knows better.
Oh, here we go.
Let's get the dog on the ground, Troy. Yeah, let's see.
He ain't going anywhere.
We got the bulldog with us. Get back, Judith. Come here, sissy. Come here, sissy. Come on, get back. Okay, come on. Come on, sissy. Good girl. She's a good girl.
Once again, as we enter the tangled forest, we are all on high alert. We know anything can happen.
Come on, sissy.
Wild hog management expert Troy McDonald is confident it will. And this hunt is about to turn into another wild chase that will end face to face with a monster boar.
Hey, them palm minutes.
Look looking at us. With my guide, Orlando Paz, and wild hog control expert, Troy McDonald, I have already taken a monster hog.
Orlando, thank you.
Yeah, it's high adventure. As long as you don't get your face ripped off, you're doing good.
Listen. He's got it bait up. Let's go. About 100 yards. Let's go.
And now we're getting ready to track down boar number 2.
Golden orb, nicknamed the banana spider. It's one of the larger spiders found down here in South Florida. All spiders are venomous, just one of the many critters you're going to encounter out here amongst the snakes and gators. One of the other small predators you'll find.
You've got some decent cover. You can work in behind these trees. But this smut grass, you got to be careful with this smut grass, because if he breaks and comes to you, you'll trip over this stuff.
Well, the terrain can work on my benefit or can work against me, depending the situation. I gotta see it and then I can capitalize on it. You know, sometimes I can't throw this because the terrain is too heavy, too many branches. I gotta throw this one. Another thing, this thing weighs close to 10 pounds. Running through the woods with this and this one here weighs about 7 to 8 pounds. So this is wears and tears on you a lot. I mean, sometimes by the time I find this boar, I am beat to death.
Come on, sissy. Come on, sissy. Up.
Well, Manny, the little dog peeled off pretty quick. It's in there. It's working right now. It's quiet. This is like the calm before the storm. But that little dog's in there, and she will find a hog if there's one in here. There's no guarantee. You see how it gets a little thicker in there? Just watch your footing. Watch your footing. When everything goes down, tripping on the ground and the big hog could be a problem.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rush in when the hog is looking directly at me. I'm gonna wait till he's distracted. I need for him to drop his guard for a few moments where I can close the distance, come 15, 20 feet max, and take a throw. I mean, if he comes at me, then, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta go on whatever happens right there.
Okay, well, this is a good time you have to sit and listen for that bay. But when it starts barking, we gotta put the afterburners on there because it's thick. We're gonna have a hard time getting there.
Al Roberts, the enforcer, the man who has my back if things get out of control, stands ready. Pause for a moment, listening and watching, hoping to catch a glimpse. If a wild boar breaks out and runs before the dogs can locate him. But suddenly, Sissy the bay dog sounds the alert.
Listen. He's got it bait up. Let's go. About 100 yards. Let's go.
And the pursuit is on.
Just got got a bay dog on it now. We got to approach this thing. We're downwind, so he can't smell us.
Okay.
So we got to approach him with caution. If this
Okay,
dog's
let
baying.
me start. See, first let's locate him. I'm gonna see where he's at. I can make visual.
Okay.
And try to close him.
All right, buddy. It's your show. We're right behind you. Don't fall backwards. I might step.
I'm getting close now. I don't want to just run in there. I gotta see exactly where I'm at.
Come on, dog. He done broke. We need another dog. Let me get another dog. That's a good hog. That's a giant hog. Let me get another bay dog on the ground. You'll still get your little spearing action in place. These dogs aren't that gritty, so, but we're gonna need 2 of them.
Yeah, no. Go ahead and get it before something happens.
All right, we're gonna need 2 dogs. That's a good hog. All right, let me run back to the truck, guys. It's gonna take me a few minutes.
Never the same. There's no script to this. You just never know what the hell is going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. That's a huge hog.
I don't know. I usually right around now start getting uneasy.
Yeah.
He's got it made up. Let's go. About 100 yards. Let's go.
The first dog has located a boar, and we rush to the scene. For me, this is always the most exciting moment. We catch a glimpse through a palmetto.
Second dog.
It's a monster hog.
You see his back over the palmettos. You see the monster. So
This boar is too much for one dog. So Troy McDonald releases a second bay dog. Now it's up to me to close the distance with my spear. We're on the trail of a huge wild boar, but it's too much for just one bay dog. So Troy McDonald runs back to the truck for another bay dog. These wild boars will kill a dog in seconds if they get too close.
that wind's ripping now, Al. We got to listen. That one dog's having a hard time. These hogs get run a lot out here, and that's what we call runners. With the second
that's
dog,
a huge hog.
With
The hog is huge.
Yeah, you seen his back over the palmettos. You see the monster. So this is the
I
best
didn't get
thing.
a visual on him. So
I seen him back go through, and
No, I didn't get to see him.
it's a big hog. It's a big hog, man.
Al, that one dog won't leave it, but with the help of the second dog, we'll be able to stop it and get Manny in there. We just need to be patient.
Yeah, I know. I get anxiety. You know,
I know.
Get in there, end it, and then I don't want to.
Did you get a peek at him? Were you able to see?
No.
You didn't get to see him?
You wouldn't be so anxious had you gotten a peek. I can promise
I
you.
ain't seen him. Troy McDonald arrives with a second bay dog.
Troy, you got a GPS on that other one? How far is it home?
A couple hundred yards. There you go.
With two dogs, the boar is now using the palmetto for cover. This boar is even bigger than the first. He's a stone cold killer, popping his jaws in anger. We carefully move in closer. These wild boars are lightning fast, and we'll take you down before you even know what happened.
I can hit him again with a bike up ladder. Come right back here and get a back quarter shot. I can't. Look out. I got it, man. Here. I got you, buddy. Go.
Okay,
You just, hey, them palmettos.
Look, he's looking at us.
That's okay. I got you, buddy. Come on, dog.
it's time to make my move. If I wait too long, he will kill or wound one of the dogs. I move in with my trident spear. The throw is perfect, catching him in the side. I can now move in with a Viking spear and finish him.
Back off, man. Back off. I got him. Back off. I got the hard on him. I got him. Oh, yeah, no, look. Yeah. Good shot. Good shot.
What's the dog story?
Dog's good. Dogs are good. Dogs are good.
Whoa, what a hog, baby.
Holy man.
Woo. Whoa.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Hold on. No, he's down. He's down. He's going down. Look. Pouring.
What a hog. What a hog. Nice.
We already had one hog down. So we went back to the area, put one bay dog in. We jumped him. He took off. It wasn't working. We went and got another bay dog. And then we went on him and chased him. He broke quite a few times. Finally, I hadn't seen him. You guys have seen him. I had not gotten the visual. Then I got the visual behind the palmettos. I'm looking, and I want to throw my trident, and there's too many palmetto leaves in the way. And then he's back and forth with dogs, and then he backed up and I had an opening. I was going to throw a Viking spear at him. Then when he had that opening, I went, okay, here we go. Boom! I hit him. And then he started spinning in here. He's trying to rip this thing off and attack the dog with everything in sight. So I was like, at that time, I'm scared. I'm coming in here, make sure I get this spear into him, man.
That's a beautiful hog. Nice.
No, when I hit him, a lot of times when he's moving around, you don't know. I got a jab. But when I hit him, I saw all that bubbles and everything coming out. I knew it's a lung heart deal, and I saw blood pouring out. I said, this is it. Okay. All right. Okay, we're gonna get this hog back to the ranch to get it processed. This has been a high adrenaline, high adventure hunt. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and I'll see you guys next week on Savage Wild.